What's up? I loved my conversation with the band Munnycat so much. They've had over 1,200 sync placements with some of the biggest brands in the world. And how did they do it? I have the 15 rules to follow if you want to be just like Munnycat and crush it with the sync game. Number 1, do what you love. Number 2, enjoy the process. Number 3, celebrate the small wins. Number 4, be creative. The industry will adjust. Number 5, no one owes you anything. You got to earn it. Number 6, stay open to signs from the universe. Number 7, keep learning. Number 8, maximize your taxi membership or whatever sync library you're part of. Number 9, respond to feedback by getting even better. Number 10, find your lane, find your area of expertise. For them, it's sync. Maybe for me, it's podcasting. You got to figure out what it is. Number 11, disco forms filled out completely with a contact email. Wherever you have your music placed for sync, make sure your email address is attached to the song. So important. Number 12, if paperwork is not 100% with your split sheets, don't even bother pitching. Make sure you're good to go. Number 13, go where the music supervisors are. That could be conferences or disco or taxi or ongoing relationships. Number 14, artists deserve to eat. Don't forget, we can make a living on that. Number 15, just make art. Keep making art and make art. Make the art that you love. Even if it's for an ad for a company you may not love, you can always take that, support yourself, feed your family, pay your rent, and then go stick it to the man. Because if you don't say yes, somebody else will. All right, please enjoy Munnycat's top 15 rules of the success. Wait, please enjoy Munnycat's top 15 tricks of the trade. Amplified. Their new record is Till Death Do We Art, and you got to pick it up on vinyl because it's like 3D glasses. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Keep it locked right here on Oberman Amplified. Big love. So y'all have like a combined like 65,000 followers, Wikipedia page, you have a licensing deal, you've had like 1,200 plus placements with really big brands, working with the Grammys, you did official video for them.
I always felt throughout my life like I maybe was gonna have to, especially as like a woman, like choose between career and family and career and this and that. But I've always just loved pop music. I've loved creating. I started hanging out with Khalid and our interests are just so aligned. The fact that our relationship is that we're able to experience all of this awesome stuff together and that we both enjoy it as much as the other person does, it is really meaningful.
100%. Most of my life I worked so I'd have money to go make music. So if music wants to give me any money now, hell yeah. I'll take every dollar. And the first time we bought groceries with money we made from music, place rocks. Like there's all kinds of creative people. I lived in New York, I lived in LA, Youngstown. And so I can only compare it to those kinds of like industry opportunity rich cities versus Youngstown. And because there's no industry, all my friends are creative, just like making stuff because they have to.
Walk into a room and people were going to like open their pockets and give me their money. Yeah. I knew I had to earn it, but I knew that it was possible to earn their money from my art because I've seen that other people do it. And so I think when I started teaching myself production, it was literally because I wanted to do it so badly.
We came out to LA and started like showing people songs, and it was like the universe was just screaming at us because every time there would be something we did together, it would instantly get attention.
When I started production, it was in like 2014. I'm producing everything, I'm mixing everything, I'm mastering everything, for better or worse, because I'm learning.
Taxi Road Rally, free trip to their conference with your membership. And we use that service online.
Hear the pitches of sync placements, which synchronization, it's like when you put your music in the background of commercials or TV or film, and it's like, we want a twangy thing that has a hard stop that sounds like Birkerder. And then you have like a day to send it in, and that's Taxi. And then there's people that listen to your music and tell you why it's not good.
And they're
or
real
why you
people.
got placed.
And apparently they're real people. And so that's why I really, really liked it when I started learning production, is because these are people who work for Taxi that might be A&R at a record label. It's a second hustle for them, but they give you really good feedback on your mix and on the arrangement of your track or some lyrics that aren't landing, or can they hear your vocals? And so as a new producer, it was so good for me to do that. And because I didn't live in California, so it was a good way for me to like shoot my shot and get my name out there. We didn't know what sync rooms were. It was like I could probably start at a conference.
Yeah.
If they're all going to be there, that's like a pretty good place to start. So we started going. So we went into like some publishing rooms, and we didn't love the vibes in the publishing rooms. It felt like everybody,
for us.
yeah,
It's like it's a different channel into the music industry.
It's writing for other artists, and we were writing for ourselves. And so they would say, who's going to sing this song? And we're like, we are. And they'd be like, but I'm looking for something for Demi Lovato right now. And it's like, I'm sorry, this is far too weird for her. Like, and so they were trying to change us or get us to be less weird or like more mainstream sounding. And then we would go to like these sync rooms, and we knew nothing about any of this stuff. We just knew who made us feel good on the way out the room. And the sync people were like, this is so cool. I can't use it right now, but I fucking love it. It's so cool. Keep up the good work. You guys send me the rest of your stuff. And we're like, awesome. That went so good, you know? And occasionally we'd see somebody in the room that would go, I could use that. I have 500. They supported us making weird, fun music.
I wanted to ask about contract stuff that you need to have to go into your like disco so that it's turnkey, so that when they need the music cleared by yesterday, no, not really yesterday, but say they need it in 24 hours, it's good to go. And
most of the time these days, it's just me and Colin writing together, so we don't really do split sheets anymore. But I would say if you were writing a song with somebody, you would want to just have them do a split sheet with you on the day that you make it. The split sheet is basically just going to say, you know, you could do it however you want, but it's like, I get 50% of this song, you get 50% of this song. And I would make sure that you're buttoned up on ASCAP or BMI. And then on disco, they have little areas. The more you can tag, the better. You're going to want, or like fill in the lyrics category, and then you can put tone, vibes, instruments that are on it. Like as much as you can give it tempo, you could put the BPM. That stuff's helpful for discoveries. What music supervisors are going to do is they're going to have a big budget song that they want to use, and they're going to edit to that. And then they're not going to be able to afford it. And so they are already going to have the edit done to this tempo. And it's going to be this mood, this tone, a female vocal, whatever. So they're going to go into disco and they're going to search for those things.
Picture them with millions of songs in their catalog. And how would they find it? And it would be like honest.
But
do you know what I mean? Like, don't put just things you think they want
for sure.
Hear.
Yeah. But if they have all of that and you don't put an email in the comments, like you need to put your contact info, like at the bottom of ours, we say for licensing contact, and then we put like an email address. We put the composer, we break that stuff down in it. But I think that the absolute most important thing is like the creative meta tagging and the contacts. Like they need an email because they're going to probably need you to give them all of that stuff again anyways if they send you a form because they're licensing it, or you'll be dead in the middle of the road if you don't have like a contact email.
Make all those decisions ahead of time, and like even if they're rough, have those conversations with people before you even start pitching it for any reason. Like, no, it's 50-50. No, we're for some reason we're doing something special on this one because if they do need it, you're right. They need it almost
really
immediately. And there's usually not time for you to be like, let me wait to hear back from Jared, the bass player, blah, blah, blah. Like, get all that stuff decided ahead of time.
Jared?
If there's a complication, this is going to sound horrible, but if there's somebody that's like, well, I need this and that, and if they're like going rogue or something like that, I should be like, go make another song. You know what I mean? And just don't worry about that one anymore. Because you don't want to burn goodwill. If somebody loves this entity, they love this song and they're interested in it, and you're like, and then you make them look bad, or it makes their life harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would almost just be like, don't pitch those ones.
Do you have to pay for disco?
I think
We
so. Might be $130 a year or something like that. It's not cheap, but it is where the music supervisors are, and it is very organized, and It's just, it is a service that I'm kind of happy to pay for, because before disco, we were like swimming in a sea of Dropbox confusion.
Yeah.
And you can also send music supervisors unique links to your playlists. So if one of them clicks on something, it gives you a notification that, hey, this person listened. So a lot of the times when we go to these conferences, we don't even talk to all of the music supervisors, but we give them our thing, whatever, we send our follow-up email. We'll see that somebody we didn't even talk to listened to one of our songs 4 times throughout the year, like has gone back to it a few different times. And then like the next time we see them, we'll just be more familiar because we know they know who we are.
Yeah.
Like we know we made some kind of an impact. So it helps in that way. It's really, it's worth it. It's worth it.
That's really cool. And it's like, it speaks to just like workhorse where you're like, I'm going to just keep making songs and I'm going to keep posting them and tag them and make sure they're good to go. And then it's like, the inventory is there. Maybe it'll find the right person. Just conflicted feelings about, I mean, there's say like a company like Nike or Apple, like, oh my God, they're amazing. And we talk about them as champions of industry, but then it's also like our kids like mining diamonds or whatever.
We've definitely done the thing where we take some money and we donate it to like the opposite seas.
No.
Wow.
The thinking is like, okay, so let's say they go, I love this Munnycat song. I want Munnycat and I want to give them X thousands or whatever they want to give us. $50. I don't care. Whatever it is. If we go, no, screw you, Google or whatever, they're going to literally go, hey, they're going to create a brief that says, make a song like Munnycat that is 146 beats per minute. You know what I mean? And somebody else will take that money. So we almost look at it as like, okay, so if we take that money, we'll try to counteract it at least that way. It's going, some good is coming of it. Because we've actually tried to submit, there was briefs that were on something that was like to make a song like one of our songs.
We need to make art that we stand behind that is good, and artists deserve to eat. And I think that sync is one of the last remaining ways that you can make the art that you want to make.
Or mantra
make things for people who
that's
make
what it was.
things.
You make things for people who make things. So if we make something that inspires a dance troupe to make an awesome dance, we make something that inspires an amazing film editor to cut this scene together and it works perfectly, and or even a commercial. There's a lot of some of the best creative minds are actually
There's a
getting
reason
paid
all the
for
money
make
is in
commercials.
advertising. They hire the best people to make the commercials, best editors, line everything.
Great directors, there's great actors. It's like a collaboration and after we've made the song, which is kind of awesome.
That's amazing.
You can't be thinking about how the Grammy Academy or how this company is going to react. When you're in the artistic process and you're wearing that hat, leave all that shit at the door. Don't ever let those energies in the room. I think that's my opinion. I think of it as like a concrete divide. I think of it as like there's a time to reap and a time to sow. You know what I mean? Like if I'm planting the seeds, I'm not thinking about all the problems I'm gonna have storing the grain. You know what I mean? Like, so just do what you got to do while you're making the art. Make 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 the art. The art is done. Put on your other hat. That's like when I always think about like every song you make is the best song you ever made right after it's made. But if you make 10 songs in a row, you can kind of, even if it's your favorite song you ever wrote, you can kind of look at it objectively later and be like, this one isn't for everybody. You kind of have to shift your perspective sometimes and make it express in this like really pure way. And then later you can judge it.